Purpose of this video is to help you use a piecewise equation to evaluate. So without a graph, how can we figure out what these values are? So the first thing we want to remember is when we have something like g of x, inside the parentheses, first we pronounce it g of x. It's not multiplication, it's just evaluating a function at a certain value. So when I go and I replace that x with a 4, I'm really just saying, what's the y value when x is equal to 4? So you don't have to report the x value because we already know it, but we have to go find the y value. So remember that we talked about we're changing lines into rays. So I have to figure out, where does x equal 4 fall into? Well, if I look, one is 4 is less than 7. I have to ask myself, is that true? Yes, so this line is going to exist when x equals 4. If I put it into that second one, 4 is greater than or equal to 7, that's not true. So this line does not exist for x equals 4. So we only ever substitute into one max. So I'm going to take that 4 and I'm going to substitute it in. And then follow my order of operations. So -1/2 times 4 is -2, plus 5 is 3, and that's my answer. Okay, now let's try that same thing for -2. So remember, that's your x value. So is -2 less than 7? Yes, so this line does exist. Is -2 greater than 7? No, so I'm not going to use that equation at all. So -1/2, substitute my x in, and then follow my order of operations. And I get 6. Okay. Then I go to 0, same thing. Is 0 less than 7? Yes, so I can use this equation. Is 0 greater than 7? Nope, not going to use that one at all. So -1/2, substituting in my x, and following order of operations, and I'm going to end with 5. Okay. Go to 8, repeat the same thing, just remembering this is my x value. Is 8 less than 7? No. Is 8 greater than or equal to 7? Yes, so this is the equation I'm going to use. 2 times 8 minus 6. Following my order of operations, and I get a 10. And then, last but not least, say we have 7. Oops. So is 7 less than 7? Nope. Is 7 greater than or equal to 7? Yes, it's actually equal to. So that's the equation I'm going to use. Oops, again. So 2 times 7 minus 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. Ta-da! Now, sometimes let's pretend that these restrictions actually said x is less than 0 and x is greater than or equal to 7. And we asked you to determine when x equals 4. What's your y? Well, if I put 4 in, 4 is never less than 0, so I can't use that equation. And 4 is not greater than or equal to 7, so I can't use that equation either. So we would call that does not exist, no solution. It basically means that that function is not applicable when x equals 4.